been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a bando at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music.
We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. First and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Mims sent in motion here. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Nix. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. No, no. Buffalo 18. Check smash, check smash. Hut.
Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash. Set go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Smash, smash. Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt, hurt.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing, Nix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Broncos.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
I can promise you, Mike, when this play call went into the headset of the quarterback, nobody on the coaching staff thought this play was going to result in a sack. This ball is expected to come out quick, wide receiver screen, and do the rest after the catch. Something was thrown off with the timing, and quarterback had no choice but to eat it and gets taken down for a sack.
He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Yellow.
Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Easy.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Now he'll run it. To the pylon, he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to Orlando. Gonna check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Off he goes. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Hey, 43, 15. All right.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Patrick to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That is caught.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now a give on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
79 Bronco. Let's go. Street. And up.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a linebacker, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Set. 70 Lion. Ready.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Reload. 60 Bobcat.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On the double. Mustang 19. Go.
2nd down. Nix. Quick throw, taken in. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll try to run this one in.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ready.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Set. Hawk 70. Take go.
Here's a run. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, Chiefs.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it at the 7. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
A first down throw for Nix. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Rig alert.
Tight end going in motion here.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
On second down, they run the counter. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
15 yards and leads to third down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? No street.
Mims sent in motion here.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here comes 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing. Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready?
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
60 by 6, 60 by. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll run. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Go!
quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now, 2nd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
Tripping off grades and just be making up different reasons for my nieces. For my day I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickness. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in the sock. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He